Revivalhouse.net. Aaron here with Zach. Time for another commentary. Are you ready for a commentary?
We're doing a commentary, and you know what? This episode's going to come out on Halloween, so it's Halloween tonight. We're recording this live.
Happy Halloween, dog.
Yeah, isn't it great? It's Halloween.
And we're going to do the most Halloweeniest movie of all time.
Hell
we're going to do
yeah.
Ernest Scared Motherfucking Stupid.
He's
Ernest
scared
Stupid.
fucking stupid. Imagine how stupid he is normally. He's going to get scared even stupider, baby.
Are you all at home ready to get stupid with us? I don't know what we're watching. I don't know if this is a rip from the DVD. All I know is we're right at the Touchstone logo. When it's zeroed out, you push play, that Touchstone logo goes from right to left as it does. And then we'll be grooving. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're not wasting no time here. You know why we're not wasting no time here? Because this fucking movie took way too long to get going. We'll get into that here in a second. Let's do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, play.
And we watching that shit.
Touchstone. Look at that, man. Touchstone owned by Disney. So they don't... Why is Disney wasting so much of their energy and time on fucking Star Wars and Marvel when they have Ernest?
Yeah, reboot the Ernest series. You could fucking make him CG like Grandma Tolkien or whatever the fuck that guy's name. Why is his name Grandma? I never met a man named Grandma.
Like Peter Cushing, just have like a CG Ernest for the whole movie. But like they could be doing an Ernest movie every 6 months, like they're doing with Star Wars and Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
They should. They're not putting their funds where they need to be. They're not prioritizing.
Mm-hmm.
But I love this intro, man. It's just, this is why this movie's great, along with Ernest Goes to Jail. They both have these epic intros.
All of the movies really have these intros, but those two particular are the most.
I don't like the Mr. Bill intro.
Yeah, after that though, it went into like the little animated historical pictures. Where
Zach's audio is going to shit.
Sorry, man. But yeah, see that big ass brain? I was like that.
This is great. You know how much fun it would have been to direct Ernest doing these little intros, like he's in front of the screen, like, all right, make a bunch of stupid faces.
Yeah, and it's genius, really, because all this footage is public domain. So any band could make this same exact music video.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, it all contributed to the budget. So this movie took forever because we have it in our drive, and Google Drive decided to fail us. Neither one of us could stream it. Zach already had it downloaded, so he was good. So I had to get it, and it wouldn't download. I tried downloading it through different browsers. Finally, Mozilla worked. It was a pain in my ass. We should have been 20 minutes into this fucking thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, which, by the way, we were going to have a threesome tonight. Mac was supposed to join us, but it's just a two-piece now.
Yeah, somebody asked him to fucking drive him home at the last minute from work.
Somebody from his work asked, "Who's gonna drive you home
tonight?
Who's gonna tell you when?"
I want to fillet that big eyeball monster.
You know what I want to do?
What?
Okay, so we just got done doing the
You sound like fucking Harry Carey.
Comedy.
So,
God damn.
yeah, I'm a little. This is the most messed up I've ever been. See, you were telling me of the last time we did a drunken concert is the most drunk ever. Oh God, this one takes the kick. I am fucking. See, okay, so we just got done. I laid down. I fed the dogs. It took me like 20 minutes because it was just like, okay, I really had to concentrate. And it was like, okay, I'm feeding the dogs. I got water in there. I got food in there. And then I came in here and laid down. And I'm so fucking numb. I wanted to watch like Freddy, a real Freddy movie.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The HDMI cable. I'm just getting ready to end.
Yeah,
we're gonna catch back up with Drunk Zach as the commentary moves forward, guys. He'll be checking back in.
We did the Mac and Zach Drunken Culture for the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street last night, and that was the aftermath. I guess I sent him some.
He sent me
audio.
like 4 of them, so he'll be checking back in. Trust me. But it's funny because he sounds so ridiculously drunk that I thought it was fake. He doesn't sound real. He sounded like Harry Carey, and it sounds super over exaggerated. But yeah, he must have been really fucking drunk. So I can't wait to listen to that commentary.
Yeah, I was real sick all day. Like after we did that last one, I was in there. I got in the shower. I stood in the shower for like at least an hour trying to get rid of my headache. Then I get out and I'm shitting, and I got my fucking the toilet or the fucking trash can in my lap, and I'm throwing up. So yeah, that was bad.
All for your entertainment, folks at home. So
yeah,
let's not let it be in vain. Everybody go and check out Mac and Zach Save the World. Subscribe to their podcast and see what it was all about. I'm looking forward to it too.
Cause we ain't gonna be doing another one for a while.
Yeah,
definitely.
He says it every time, by the way. And then they're doing more of them than ever, which is funny. Because I think you said that after the first time you did it.
Yeah.
Zach, you're watching an alcoholic form before your eyes.
Yeah,
it's like the best.
I ain't gonna let that fucking happen. No way. Yeah, that shit ran to my family. My dad was an alcoholic up until I was born, and then he stopped.
Damn. Save that for the other podcast we're doing. Which, by the way, that's actually a pretty cool segue. I swear to God, we're going to address this movie in a second. Which, by the way, I will address the movie. I love at the beginning where you have Jim Varney playing like his ancestor. That shows how versatile of an actor he is. It's like real theater, you know?
Yea, I called the Trantor.
It's so stupid. This scene kind of reminds me of Child's Play 2. Is that Child's Play 2 with the
Part 3 with the guy?
3. The trash compactor.
I always felt bad for that guy.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? He got crushed by a fucking trash compactor.
He was trying to help fucking Chucky. Like, what a dick.
I know. But he's about, and it's funny because this scene also contains a doll. Coincidence?
See, imagine if it happened like that, if Chucky actually still wasn't there and he used Chucky's head to stop the gears. But that gear was huge.
Don't stick my head in no gears. Is that what he says?
Exactly.
I love this. And I always think, like, man, what if he landed on some, like, heroin syringes? Look at all that conveniently nice trash. It's just cardboard ripped up.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of trash is that? I'll jump in that all day long.
Oh, fucking rim shot. Rim shots like Chucky. Getting him in there.
Do you think that's the same dog that played Eddie on Frasier?
I don't know. I never watched Frasier.
What's funny is this one, to me, obviously Ernest Goes to Jail and Ernest Scared Stupid. These movies seem like true companion pieces. They're the only ones that have some sort of connection with Rimshot.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You sure?
I don't think Rimshot was in any other movies, was he?
I don't know. I want to say he was in the camp one, maybe.
He had the turtle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a lot. I always go to these two. Go to Jail and this one.
Yeah, they're the best ones. Camp is, right behind that. This is ridiculous.
Who would do this in this
is
moment?
What he does, and it's what he does in a crisis. I know where you live. So stupid.
But yeah, as Aaron was alluding to, we recorded this brand new idea for a podcast, which will come out sometime. And like if you want to hear me fucking bawl into the mic as he tells a really fucking sad story, you gotta check that out.
So we're being all silly in our playful selves right now, but I had this great idea to do this podcast. Start doing this podcast where basically we don't have any limitations. This when we're talking about entertainment, we try and be goofy and silly and all that stuff and whimsical and whatnot. But sometimes you want to be serious, and sometimes there's things that I want to talk about that don't really have a home here, and it's serious. Mm-hmm. And in this particular episode, we were sort of introducing the concept and thus kind of giving a little backstory on myself and Zach, just to sort of demonstrate that we want to be about transparency and openness and things like that. I'm excited about it. I want that one to come out really soon. I don't really want to wait. I mean, we recorded it. It turned out it's interesting.
Yeah,
It's good. I think it's a good listen.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some major like editing because
You better not take out those tears, motherfucker.
I won't. Hopefully, I'm not too incoherent. Could you tell what I was saying? Because it was like you springing this story on me that just like broke my fucking heart, and then like after it, I'm crying and shit, and then he's like, "Oh, so you want to talk about something?" and then I was trying so hard just to get out the little words I did.
And that might have been the podcast personality in me, like, all right, I got him where I want him. Now you tell me something, Zach. No,
by that time I was fucking wrecked.
Because I did most of the talking.
Yeah.
But I like to tell stories and I like to talk, and sometimes it's fun to be serious. So, we want to cover all sorts of taboo topics that people are afraid to talk about and they shouldn't talk about. And I'm talking about anything, man. Come on, we'll talk. I want to have some new guests on every episode. So any listeners out here of this podcast, when that goes live, check it out. And if you're interested, follow the prompts that are within said podcast. We're going to address every single question that comes our way. And if you have anything that maybe you want to discuss on the show, send like a private message, and we'll see about getting you on, because we want to have a revolving door of just guests. And like I said, we'll sort of cater to what the topic will be based on that person. And we'll talk about everything, man. The last couple episodes, we've been talking about fucking Corey Feldman and all that bullshit going on with him. We can make fun of Corey Feldman all day long, and he's silly and whatnot. And, he's involved with movies that we like. Mm-hmm. But like some of that shit's pretty dark. And we were starting to go into the darker stuff.
I don't wish any bad on Corey Feldman.
Neither do I. But I could tell that within the last couple podcasts, when we started talking about that stuff, it's like I was itching to talk about the serious side of it, and it's really not a place, well, not really for this platform, but and we still got all this shit to be silly. So you guys are in luck. It's just more to love. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
That's what we're trying to build with the Revival House. Just
a podcast network.
A network of just different stuff.
Oh, and really quick, and then we'll move on, I swear. But we've been talking about like the paranormal podcast. I think it's just going to be integrated into that, because it just kind of falls under the same umbrella, man.
Yeah.
You think paranormal, you think otherworldly, you think discussion about heaven and hell, ghosts and alien. Dude, I talk about everything. I don't give a shit. It's great. If you've been sodomized by an alien in the middle of the night, if you've been probed and brought up to their mothership, I want to hear your message. I want to listen to your. I want to watch. Look, I can't even fucking talk. I want to read your story. I want to bring you on the podcast. Look at Eartha Kitt here, man. Is she still hot to you? She looks like a female Black Doc Brown.
Yeah. They should have done a movie where Doc Brown and her team up.
Double team. Dude, she is Doc Brown. Look at her.
Yeah, they probably was part of the inspiration.
Rip it off.
You think she's building a DeLorean in there?
I don't know. You think she hit her head on a shitter? Dude, she looks crazy, man. Because she was kind of like, I think Eartha Kitt was kind of a sex symbol back in her day,
Yeah.
And now she did an Ernest movie. She probably like passed away right after this.
I think she was in Holes, that Shia LaBeouf movie.
Wow, she lasted that long? That was that was a whole 10 years later, 12 years later. See, and that I always thought this girl looked like Macaulay, like a sister of Macaulay.
Is it?
She looks like a Culkin. She looks like a Culkin. I don't know.
She's got a Beavis like profile.
Yeah, just like a Culkin. She's got asshole eyes, just like a Culkin. Dark eyes.
I'm sure that probably is. That might even be the same girl that was on fucking The Good Son.
The Good Son. Let me double check. I'm not saying it is, but dude, these fucking you know what we should do? Like, I wish these movies. Maybe it's better that Ernest is dead, because we have a better chance at getting him on for commentary. We need to get a Ouija board. We need to conjure him and see if he'll give us some. And even if he won't like talk directly, maybe I can get him to answer some questions for us on the air.
We'll put your doll in the middle of the Ouija board and tell him to possess it.
make a pentagram out of sand. Put him right in the middle of it.
Yeah, we could do the whole Cult of Chucky thing.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Let me grab our buddy.
And here we got this scene where Ernest, he's jacking up the car tightly. Anytime I'm doing a podcast and the co-host leaves, I feel like, Garth on that scene from Wayne's World where he's like, I'm having a good time. Not.
I can't fucking hear you. I know what you're talking about, but you're cutting it out. I'm having a great time. Not.
Hey, Mr. Donut Man, who's trying to kill you? I don't know, but they're not. You got your buddy?
Yeah, I got my fucking buddy. I'm waiting for you to shut your fucking pie hole. So let's try and contact Ernest from the beyond. Ernest, if you can hear us, we're watching the scene where you're playing a transgender, and then you're playing like a World War I pilot, and you're really showing off your acting chops. Tell us what you were trying to channel when you were having to. Look, Genghis Khan. Mm-hmm. You were trying to act in a lot of different roles. How did you prepare for these? I love you too. Ernest, look at your nips on that Julius Caesar.
They're pronounced.
They are.
Are you kidding me?
I know. It's fucking bullshit. They were protruding nipples. Hey Ernest, I got a question. Why'd you always like to hang out with little children? I fucking agree with you. I mean, it's kind of fucked up. I mean, aren't you kind of like the Disney version of Freddy Krueger? You're kind of working like some like lame brain job that only a special needs guy could work. Kind of like Freddy. I mean, he was like probably like a janitor type guy. I think you've been a janitor, right? And he hung out with kids too. So which begs the question, what are you doing to these kids?
We should. You ever see that episode of SpongeBob where they got the conch shell, and they're like, "Oh, mighty conch, tell us your wisdom," and they pull the string, and it just they basically ask it questions like, "What should they get stranded in the jungle at one point, and they're like, what should we do now?" And they pull, and it's just like, "Just wait here," and it's just like, "Oh hell, the mighty conch," and they listen to it.
Okay. Ernest Scared Stupid got 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. Fuck that website, man.
Fuck them. Oh, he just got shit on. How does this movie get that score when that scene is in it?
Did you ever see these movies in the theater?
No, sadly. Did you?
No.
Only the first couple went to theaters.
They all went into theaters up until Ernest Rides Again. That was the last one in theaters.
Which blows my mind that one went to theaters.
So that's 5. So that's not the first couple. That's like most of them.
By the time I even heard of Ernest, I think they were all out on they were all coming to video by then. Because I remember like, oh, there's a new one coming, and it was like Ernest Goes to Africa, and I was like, this looks like shit.
Yeah.
Like literally, it looks like they filmed it on a video camera.
The actress that plays the Macaulay Culkin chick, her name is Shay Astor. So, and she doesn't really look like Macaulay anymore.
She fucking lied to us.
I know, man.
What are we gonna do with this hoe?
Tie her up. This is a cool set. It just looks like a fake Halloween like play. It looks like like a total stage set. It looks like Are You Afraid of the Dark. Are You Afraid of the Dark looks better.
Oh, don't knock it.
Oh, I love it. I love the way the trolls look in this, man. They're so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Them Chiodos.
They do good shit. Yeah, I definitely need to watch a Critters movie this Halloween. I'm a big fan of. I definitely need to watch a Critters movie this Halloween. I'm a big fan of those movies.
You know, I have a theory about Ernest. So, it's almost implied that every movie is kind of its own thing. They're not canon with each other because he has a new job and a new town in every one of them. But what if, I think since rim shots in this one too, that officially does connect them, right? And maybe he's always in a different town with a different job because he every time he's caught in a pedophile ring, he serves his time and then he moves to another town like a registered offender would do. But he goes to a new town and doesn't register, and he's friends with a new set of kids until he fucks up yet again.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm saying it's weird.
They should have made an Ernest movie about that.
I always thought Jim Varney could have played Freddy, personally.
You said that.
I know I said that. I think if you would have put him in the makeup, can you imagine him with the Freddy makeup on?
I can see it working on him, yeah.
You know that weird derpy face he has in part 2 where you see his face up close?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that Ernest's lips? And can you imagine him saying that, the whole "you have the body, I have the brains" like scene? Can you do it in the voice? Do that line in the Ernest voice.
I can't do it Ernest voice.
Just do your best. Do that line.
I'm gonna end up fucking embarrassing myself. You've got the body. I've got the brain.
Know what I mean?
Know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, there's your problem right there. You got the body, I got the brain.
There's your problem right there. Just need to... My dad used to do that all the time, and it always freaked me out.
Because he thought it was for real.
Yeah, he was like...
no, Dad, don't go.
Yeah, I used to bring my shit to him every time I needed it fixed, and he'd do shit like that.
What do you think about that story, Drunk Zach?
The HDMI cable, like, I guess it's not hooked up to my DVR or my Blu-ray player, so I'm just like, I can't watch a fucking Freddy movie. I wanted to watch Nightmare on Elm Street 2. But yeah, I can't because the HDMI isn't hooked up right to my Blu-ray player, and I basically I can't fucking do it because I'm so messed up. And
what you talking about, Drunk Zach?
The voodoo up, the Roku is going. I'm just gonna pick a movie to watch on Roku, and dude, I'm so messed up, and this is fucking weird. I've never been this messed up, baby. And I'm just sitting here like, bam, I messed up, man.
That's fucking embarrassing.
This is stupid.
Fuck me.
Fuck me, fuck you.
This is not a commentary. This is a tar and feathering.
It's 2 in a row.
Yeah.
I think it's funny, man. It made my night. It's pretty. I feel like this is an action figure. I think I used to have a Turtles action figure that shot pizzas out of like a cannon.
Sweet.
Look at him. Have we ever seen that bully with the mullet again? He looks like one of the Doyles, like the Doyle rules.
Yeah, he would have fit right in.
He would have fit right in. I could see in the main kid there. I could see him in like Mighty Ducks or something, but he's not. That little girl's ugly. I know that sounds harsh and crude, but she's not pretty. Why did she get the part?
You're mean, baby.
I'm on your side. I just want to fuck your ass. I'm a good guy.
Maybe we'll get Mac on. He said he's getting home now. I just told him like get it to 30 minutes, and then maybe he could just show up and we'll tell him when the 30-minute mark happens.
That's so want. Weird. That's weird to have somebody pop in. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm expecting an answer. I mean, if you...
Why is that weird, baby?
It would change the whole dynamic, because once Mac gets here, man, it's going to be, woo! Both of you guys are going to go fucking nuts.
I'll tell him to scale it back. Don't play the Mac cartoon character. Just be the real person. That's funny, because back whenever, like, when you listen to Mac and Zach, you were like, you should start doing that on this show. I was kind of bummed, because I was like, I saw this as where I could go just lay back and be myself. And now I gotta be the cartoon character.
You gotta be the fucking Zach Weasel. You don't have to, man.
I try to put a mix of it, yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely not the same. You're not quite as hardcore as you are in the Mac and Zach. Well, so if Mac and Zach is your extreme Weasel character, and I'd say this podcast is kind of like your Biodome, where you're not the Weasel anymore, but you're still kind of silly and stupid. Little, he's kind of like the transition from the Weasel.
Yeah.
And then the podcast we did earlier, we were talking about is you full on, depressed. Your career's over. Now you got a podcast and you're dead serious, reminiscing about all the good times you had touring with Limp Bizkit. So you kind of got the three shades of.
That was the episode of him on that show, the experiment. What's it called? Joe Rogan Experiment.
Dude, did you see what he looked like on that? His
I did.
Head his head looked like a testicle. His head looked like a testicle. A swollen testicle. He looks horrible. I get it. He's like almost 50 now, but fuck me, man. Damn.
I would still fuck the Weasel.
Joe Rogan is also 50. They're like the same age. And it's fucking gross, man. He'd pop his Weasel?
He's still rocking the, what's his name? Richard Simmons look.
Yeah, it's
not
weird.
not as bad.
Because he had like a white t-shirt on, like a Hanes t-shirt with a fucking red bandana around his neck. Like a cowboy. It's kind of weird. And he was wearing like some weird like colored baseball hat that looked awkward.
That's his rustic wear.
Oh man, look. See, this is the troll movie. Like all the great classic horror movies, they don't show you the monster right away. Mm-hmm. Right? You don't get to see it right. You got to earn that shit.
But this one just kind of happened abruptly. We weren't even expecting to see the troll.
But we didn't see it then. They kept it in the dark.
Yeah.
They kept it shrouded in mystery.
It's way easier to see it now on Blu-ray because this is an HD rip. But yeah, I remember on VHS, it was like, holy shit. It was way darker and everything.
Oh, okay. I looked away. I just remembered it being like that. I didn't actually see it. I like when he becomes a super troll, like Super Shredder. And his Super Shredder form is just like worms out of his head. It's like it. His little fucking worms grow out of his head. I don't really get it. They look gross, though. They look like really long nipples that are stretched out like 6 inches. It's gross. What does he say when he puts in like the last little wooden statue? Make me strong.
Yeah. My children. That sounded like Freddy.
Yeah, it did.
My children now.
Make me strong.
I hate Brussels sprouts. Those kind of look like...
He said he loved Brussels sprouts. And then he saw him like, those don't look like no Brussels sprouts I've seen a boy. And then he questioned
I thought he said he hated Brussels sprouts.
I could have swore he says he likes them, but then when he sees them, he's like, those don't look like any Brussels sprouts. Hey, I got you. I love this.
Don't worry.
I love this. I got you.
Look at his two little teeth.
This is scary, actually, when I was a kid. When I was a little kid.
I like how that whenever they turn into the doll, they're a huge doll, but then they're little dolls when he picks it up. Look at that slime on his nose.
Want some? It's like looks like a troll from Troll. We should do Troll 2.
I would love to. I like that movie.
Maybe we should do it next week.
Yeah. This is the range of his acting. Look, this is his dramatic. See him there? That is a man defeated. He is scared for his life.
He should have got the fuck. What do they call it? Where you sweep all of them. The not ego, EGOT. When he sweeps all of them, when he gets an Oscar, he gets a Grammy. I guess he has to put an album to get a Grammy. And then he has to get a Tony, so he has to be theater, which I'm sure he fucking killed the shit out of theater. And then,
did you know he was one of the villain characters on Three Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain?
Yeah, of course. I never watched it. For God's sake, is it any good?
That was the first drunken commentary we ever did. I don't remember much about it.
Is that the first time you ever watched it?
First time, yeah. They should have like capitalized like with the marketing. They should have made like fucking Hershey's fucking candy bars shaped like the kids right there.
Yeah.
Or like the Easter bunnies to do the same thing with the kids.
Dude, I'd love to have that mask.
It's great. Grow by children. Yeah, it's more like that. It's more like the bootleg Freddy.
Yeah, why does he speak English?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. The bootleg Freddy. That's what you guys watched. He asked me if I wanted to join in on the Mac and Zach drunk commentary of the Freddy remake. I'm like, I already fucking watched that shit once on our podcast. I don't want to do that again. I'd have to drink to make it anywhat different and any enjoy. And I don't drink.
Dude,
so it's like, why would I do this?
Like a repressed memory, you saying that just reminded me that we kept referring to him as Sharp Hand Joe on the commentary.
Why?
You ever see that picture of Sharp Hand Joe? He's like the bootleg Freddy Krueger toy at Walmart or Kmart back in the day. Go ahead and Google it. It's fucking hilarious.
I'm going to Google it right now.
Sharp Hand Joe. He's like the GoBots or
holy
whatever they
shit.
Actually, I don't even know if he was really a toy. It might just be like somebody making a meme. But I thought that was fucking hilarious.
But there's pictures of an actual toy.
Yeah, I don't know if it was actually like so. Yeah, I don't know.
And it looks like a generic fucking pharmacy toy because it just says Monster on it. Monster.
Yeah.
And he's got, and I don't see where his name. It doesn't say his name on the bottom, or it does. Let me see. Yeah, look on the back. You know when you see action figures on the back and have all the toys on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'll have to look it up. It's by this company called Simba. I'll look it up, and if they're legit, because this looks like pharmacy toys. You can collect Sharp Hand Joe, who's basically Freddy, but his sweater's black and white. No, I'm sorry, it's black. It's red and white.
Yeah.
So it makes him look like a peppermint Freddy. And then there's Midnight Wolf, which is just the Wolf Man. There's Killing Beast. Okay, it looks really generic. Bloody Mummy, but he's got no blood on him. Green Frankie, which is Frankenstein. King of Vampires, which I'm guessing is fucking Dracula. He looks like Captain Planet, though. Yeah, Sharp Hand Joe looks really out of place here because all these other guys are like Universal monsters.
Yeah.
But no, I'm seeing different. I'm seeing different pictures. There's also people that have. These are fucking legit as fuck, man. There's people with the actual plastic and one of these pictures of Sharp Hand Joe has a yellow and red sweater and green pants. This is ridiculous.
That's what our art for the commentary needs to be. I'm gonna just take a screenshot from the movie, but put Sharp Hand Joe over Freddy, and then my hemorrhoid over his face.
Oh God, that's another thing. So. I mentioned how we were struggling to get this movie to play and I couldn't download it. And it was a real uphill battle. And then Zach, like a true patriot of the podcast, he's like, you know what? We can share screens. I'm like, all right. I should start applying how I treat having social media with Zach, like Snapchat. Basically, the logic I have with Snapchat and Zach is if he sends me a private snap, I don't open it. So I need to start doing that with him in these podcasts because he said, hey, let's share screens, and then he did, and it was working. Then all of a sudden he pops up a picture and it's of this fucking hemorrhoid he took of himself. He's got a hemorrhoid and it looked disgusting.
Though. Wasn't on purpose.
You didn't mean what?
Yeah, I was just telling him that whenever we were trying to get this movie going, we had to he saw my hemorrhoid by accident. You'll find out when you listen to the episode.
Yeah, because I'm not repeating myself. By the way, that hyena there is Mac. He just showed up out of nowhere. This isn't Mac and Zach, so I think Zach, how about you introduce him because people might not be.
Yeah, this familiar. Is Mac. He does the show with me. Mac and Zach Save the World.
Special guest, what's up?
Get to 33 in the time code, and I'll tell you when we get there. We're at 32.
That's funny because
right
I just hit 33 exactly.
I'll tell you when we hit 33.
Right when you said that, it was at 33.
It was godsend.
Everybody at home, was I lying?
What?
I told him, I said, as soon as Matt gets here, it's going to totally change the pace because it's like you guys are both going to go crazy, and it's like it's going to be interesting.
Dude, whoa.
Okay, 33 is coming.
That I'm crazy? It's 2017. Get
3,
real.
2, 1.
Wait, what?
33, play.
What are you doing? What are you playing at?
33.
Fuck me.
Is it playing?
Yeah.
That's good. Just you're hearing it in your headphones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you're recording?
Yeah, it's at 33:20. Let's go.
You're recording your Audacity?
Yeah, dude. Thanks for having me on the show, guys. Thanks for telling them I'm a special guest, you know?
Yeah, let's scale it down. Let's not be the cartoon character Mac and Zach. Let's just play Mac and Zach.
I would settle for nobody eating.
He just hit that guy right in the face.
Fucking comes on, you're just like munching fucking nachos or something over there.
Ah, dude, pork rinds.
That's worse, dude.
Not really.
Pork rind. Why are you so loud? Why are you yelling?
I'm not yelling at all.
You should pause your movie for like a second and then press play again because you're like a little bit ahead of us.
How can you tell?
Because he went, he just hit him in the face, and then it happened. So yeah, this is fucking Charlie and what's that dude's name?
Bobby?
Bobby.
So he's played by a completely different character.
Yeah, it is different. I just noticed.
Yeah, I always forget it every time I watch that. I'm like, that's not fucking Charlie.
Bobby, if you please. Hey, punk. Make your play.
You see that backdrop? It's all painted.
Or was it?
Yeah, it looks like a total fucking stage. It looks like a kindergartner's play.
This really is like the effects in this movie, the creature effects are really good.
Yeah, they're great. They're too good because it's way better than the sets.
And you were saying that these are basically left over from Killer Clowns. No, this is Chiodo.
Yeah, so not all of them. When his children fucking grow and they come out, like there's a couple of the children that are they're just taken straight from Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, they just put some more makeup on them.
Put a different palette over them. It's pretty interesting.
So they must have been pretty low budget.
Well, if you got it, you got it. I mean,
yeah. I wonder if they do things now. I've seen them on Facebook.
Oh, the Chiodos?
Yeah, whatever happened to them making the second Killer Clowns, or they were going to do like a TV show?
They were going to do like a trilogy, I heard, and I don't know.
Maybe just funds.
Well, they've said that twice now. Like, once they said it and nothing happened, and then like years later they're like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna do it," and then nothing happened.
That's how Hollywood is. Like, we want to do this, but then Hollywood just like they're so reluctant to greenlight this shit.
But sometimes, well, come on, it should be a no-brainer. They're gonna make money on a shitty Killer Clowns movie. They're gonna make money. It's gonna be budget.
They should put ICP in there.
I would boycott, but
definitely that would ruin the fucking movie.
Yeah, it really would. But they're going to turn a profit on that. It's an existing cult classic. People know the name. Give it no budget. They'll turn a profit just straight to DVD. They will. But it kills me when Hollywood greenlights shitty projects or shitty sequels like that, and yet it blows me away when movies like Bill and Ted 3 can't get off the ground, can't get financed. It always blows me away. Like who?
You saying that, I think I had a dream that Bill and Ted was coming out and we saw a teaser trailer. Like, maybe last night or something. I forgot about it till just now.
I mean, I get it. There's a lot of business that goes into it, and it's a little more difficult than it is to just say it, but to do it than to just say it. But like, who thinks they're not going to make money with Bill and Ted 3? Like, give it... Alex Winters as much think he must need like a shit ton budget or something that people feel uncomfortable with.
Yeah.
What do you think, Drunk Zach?
I just realized after I said that, like, dude, I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to be so fucking embarrassed that I'm sending you this shit while I'm in a drunken stupor. But, you know, you the number one fan of Mac and Zach Save the World. You deserve it, you know? You deserve it. You're the number one fan, and if anyone deserves this shit, it's you. Because you would dare. You the number one fan, baby. Oh, God. I'm really concentrating. I'm trying so hard to keep my finger on the button that records the message. Because I keep thinking I let my finger off and then I look at the screen and it's still going. But it's really fucking hard to understand. It's really crazy.
Oh my God.
He didn't even say anything about like what you wanted him to say.
Because he's drunk, man. He can't keep up. Zach, he sent me these messages last night on Facebook Messenger, like late last night, and he sent me like 4 just drunken messages where he's going on and on and on about that stuff. It's really funny.
Now watch him be like, he sent me some too.
Did you?
It's possible. Fuck me.
He always does. He's always like, listen, fuck me, man. Did we just fuck me in the butt?
No, I don't.
Please produce this evidence. He's probably
whenever he begged me to do fucking Edward penis hands, or I don't know which one it was, but he ended up doing it himself. He begged me so much. He was like, dude, I'll suck your dick, dude.
Oh.
I was just like, nah, man.
That's good.
I was like, ew.
That was a Wet Dream on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's when he sent me the creepy message that he had a special birthday surprise for me in the box. And I still haven't listened to it.
You still haven't?
I'm scared, man.
Why'd he do that?
Why'd he do that?
Why do that?
So were you as fucking sick as I was today, Mac?
Dude, I had to go to work. What time did we go to bed? I went to bed at like 4.
I'm sorry. Dude, he didn't even tell me he worked tomorrow, and we got ready to do it. And I was like, at the end, like before we started, I was like, dude, let's not do it then. He's like, no, we're already here. Let's do it.
I said, let's not be pussies like that other guy.
Oh, was that a dig at Aaron?
I think it was.
Yeah.
He don't get
That's
it.
okay.
And then it was the worst mistake of my life. I shouldn't have done it. Because as soon as I went to bed, like I laid down and dude instantly started spinning, and I had to get up and run to my bathroom. Thank God it's right next to my bedroom.
Yeah, I threw up today. Yeah, if like
that's a good podcast. That's gonna be a classic hit, man.
Hopefully, I don't remember much, but like if we could just rewind.
I don't remember much. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
If we could just rewind 3 hours ago, I'm sitting on the fucking toilet shitting and throwing up, thinking, I don't think we're going to be able to do Ernest Scared Stupid.
Bumblebee tuna.
But then it all worked out. Now we're here.
Did you get that?
Get what?
Look at the bumblebee.
What?
The boat. It's called Bumblebee.
Bumblebee tuna?
Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee tuna.
But yeah, dude, like, I woke up, like, I don't even know what the hell happened, dude. I blacked out after I puked. I don't remember coming back to bed. And for the first time, I silently puked. I've never done that before. Usually I'm like,
yeah, remember that time we went and watched King Kong in the theater?
Yeah, and you puked everywhere.
And I started throwing up, and you and Lucas got up and ran away from me, like, so I didn't get it on you. That was good, because back then I was really quiet. I used to be really quiet when I puked.
You just like would lean over and it would just come out, like no sound effects.
I didn't gag and shit. Now I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's no fun.
I remember getting up, getting in the shower. Like I woke up and I was like, "Fuck! It's already time for." I felt like I just went to bed. I was so miserable, and I went in the shower and puked. I puked up that mucus stuff. It kind of looks like pus, you know, the shit like when you don't have anything in your stomach. And it's just like the citrus shit that just comes out.
Dry heave or whatever.
Yeah, but then you got that slime.
It kind of looks like cum, yeah.
That's disgusting. Hey, this part creeps me out.
Yeah, this is a good scene.
It's actually, it's genuinely creepy, like in a kid's like way, you know?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
This would be something Zach would do.
I'd fuck that teddy bear all day. I like
I thought he was going to say that bitch.
Oh, God.
Oh,
fuck that bitch.
God.
Well, technically you would, dude, because she's older than us. So is she?
Yeah, now she is.
If this was Mac and Zach, I probably would have said that.
Oh, here's the best part.
You know what?
I always say this to Zach.
Yeah. You're a cute little dog.
I miss Jim so much.
You're a cute little dog, but you're one ugly
Look how
little
pissed
kid.
he is, dude.
And he starts walking away.
Wishbone. It's fucking... Dude, it's the same dog from Wishbone.
Yeah, remember that show?
Yeah, Wishbone, yeah.
Oh, he's so cute.
So stupid. That's the meanest thing Ernest ever has said to anybody. That was pretty mean, actually. He called someone ugly.
It is. Coming from him.
He called him an ugly little kid.
I'll send you a postcard. See the dog yawn?
Yeah. They must have been overworking the dog.
Look how happy he is. He's so happy. Dude, that's the same dog, too, from The Mask. It's Milo.
Yeah, same dog.
Same dog.
What do you think of The Mask, Aaron?
I don't like it.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
It sucks. There's always time for one last kiss. There's always time. One last kiss.
So,
I'm gonna name my first kid Dorian.
When did you watch that? Did you watch it like when it first came out?
I watched it when it first came out. Yeah, of course.
And you
I've
didn't
seen
like it
since then. No, we rented it as soon as it came out. We rented it a couple of times, not because I wanted to, but yeah, man. I watched it when I was young. I just don't like it.
You liked it.
No,
dude, Cameron Diaz in that movie, though.
No, I never thought
she
was
was
hot,
all
man.
right. Yeah, she wasn't that great.
I never thought she was attractive.
I would fuck her mouth.
I thought she was doodad. Why is he holding a bong? He's got like a pipe in his hand.
He's got two testicles for nose.
Zach, when I come back again sometime, we should go to the grocery store and do this scene. I'll have like chocolate milk open. I'll have like a bunch of shit.
This is like Detroit Rock City, the gas station.
Right? Tinder, what'd that say? Tinder titties?
Maybe.
Kitties, probably.
Dude, he's a fucking slob, man. He's drinking a carton of chocolate milk in the store.
Dude, that's badass.
I've done that before when I was a kid.
Yeah, when you were a kid.
I needed to take a medicine, I think headache medicine, and we were at a grocery store, and my mom was like, here, just open up this and take it. And I was like, we haven't bought it yet. We can do that.
Did you guys ever shoplift anything? Tell me that story.
Ever in my life, yeah.
Tell me. What did you shoplift? I'm assuming when you were a kid.
Does that kid have
little.
a dick on his head? Oh, that's a feather.
Yeah, you are. He's a cultural appropriation, right? Is that what that would never fly? He'd be on Instagram so fast apologizing for this costume.
Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't yet.
Tell me what you stole, motherfucker.
Like a couple pieces of bubble gum.
Yeah, like a couple pieces, not a couple packs.
No, they were in like a tub, and it was like little individual wrapped square sized ones, and I grabbed like 3 of them and walked out, and then my mom saw it, and I was like, I lied and said, they were in a little tub. I thought they were free samples. She made me go back in and give it back.
That sounds like my story, but my story is a lot better.
Condoms?
No, it was back in the day at Kmart, and
it was always Kmart, man. Like
right?
all the kids
Kmart
stole
was
from
the
fucking
shit.
Kmart. I never stole, but it seems like everybody was at Kmart.
But anyway, dude, I saw these like Captain Planet rings. They had those rings where you can change them out, and they made a noise every time you put the different one in it. And my mom's like, "No, you're not getting those," yelling at me. And I said, "Fuck that!" And I opened them, and I had them. And like when we were walking out, I accidentally pushed the button. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just playing with it, not even thinking about it. And she's like, "What is that?" And she's like, "What the hell did you do?" And dude, she like, oh man, she let me have it. She made me.
She make you take it back? Really?
Yep.
Yeah. Mac's mom used to get a temperament. One time she threw a hairbrush at him that had little metal things at the end, and it stuck in his head.
Yeah, it stuck in my forehead. Yeah, she was getting my brother ready for school, combing his hair in the kitchen, and I was like, I don't even know like what happened, but she got pissed off at me and threw the brush at me, and it stuck in my head. And I was like, I stood there and like I was like, oh, and she's like, oh my god, like screaming and shit. And then she came over and drop kicked me in the head. She finished me off. Gave me a
She gave you the fucking people's elbow.
It stuck in his head, in his field of vision, so it like got his cheek, and then like he saw it come at him, and then it just sat there, and he saw it in his field of vision, just sat
yeah,
there.
It was like stuck, right above my hairline, like barely.
So was the brush like stuck in like your thick hair? Or did it actually pierce your head?
No, it got me. It was stuck in my head.
And she wasn't apologetic, like, oh, I'm sorry.
No, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She freaked out.
She didn't really drop kick him.
Yeah, she just roundhouse kicked me. No, but she like freaked out and stopped what she was doing and like called like people because she was scared. You're like, oh my god, I don't know if he's gonna be hurt. You know.
And she sat you down and said, "Do not tell your school about this."
Yeah, she's like, if
an
you do,
accident.
I swear to God, I'll kill you and your family. And she's like, I'll kill you and your little brother.
If you ain't got my money on my butt, I'll kill you and him.
Oh, he said he was gonna kill us. What? What did he say?
That drives me crazy, man. He's not even fucking yelling, dude. It's so funny.
There's no. That's Alex Jones.
Yeah.
There's no way a worm would have heard that. Yeah.
My money.
I used to steal Pokemon cards all the time too. I was one of those kids.
Like from other kids?
And and the funny thing is, I got scared because they actually caught some of them. Like we were in there with a group of other kids. It was me and my little brother, so they probably thought I wasn't with them. And my brother was awesome at stealing. Like, remember that, Zach? He stole me Linkin Park and Cottonmouth King.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Cottonmouth Kings? Why am I not surprised you listen to fucking Cottonmouth Kings? I should have known.
I only wanted it because there was one song I liked. Everything else was stupid.
You like Bump? Bump.
Like, I
bump,
listened to the
bump.
album again just to see, and I don't even remember what it was. But he stole me the Hybrid Theory. And I remember I stole a Boxcar Racer CD too. Fuck yeah. It was worth it.
That was a side project.
Tom DeLonge, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I was saying, speaking of him, I listened to him on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he's batshit crazy, man. Because
he's always been super into aliens, like, yeah.
But dude, he went on and he just sounded like a Looney Tune, and he sounded like he was on Adderall like a motherfucker.
Dude, that's what I was. Yeah, I saw a video of him.
He released a
video.
Be a drug addict, yeah.
Well, they released a video and it's him talking, and he keeps like licking his lips and like playing with his face. It's like a recent video where he's talking about how like some stuff's coming out, like making that movie or whatever. Dude, he was like biting his like lip, like playing with it, and like, dude, I was like, he is on something. He was pale as fucking, I don't know, a ghost.
That's too bad because he stopped doing. He was on like pills or something, and he stopped for a while.
Well, he's back on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even like Joe Rogan, he's like, you could tell he thinks he's full of shit the whole time. You know, and he kept asking him questions, like to elaborate on what he was saying. And every time he asked him a question, I can't tell you. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Because it's like all top secret.
And I had a DVD that was like, it was called the Urethra Chronicles, Volume 2. It was like a tour DVD of Blink-182. And he was, they were filming him, and he was in a room at his house, and it's like a whole bunch of books, and he's pulling out these conspiracy theory novels. He's talking about like, there you go. He points at the book and he goes, the CIA killed one of the greatest presidents ever, JFK. And he just puts it back in. I was like, yeah, he's crazy.
Oh, man. Yeah,
I mean, like Trump released all that shit, but it wasn't really anything.
Yeah, he released selective documents.
Yeah, I heard that was scheduled to be released anyway, but he just kind of like, I did that. I would have done the same thing, though.
He kind of did, because it was scheduled to release, and basically it was acting like he did it because technically he had the power to stop it or let it go forward, right?
Yeah,
even though,
yeah.
And so it's kind of like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we just missed that great scene where we saw his fourth grade teacher.
Yeah, never knew when to quit.
Yeah. Would you fuck this chick, Mac?
That bitch wanted that troll to come back.
Yeah, she collects those toys.
I think she's the one that started it.
Well, she told him how to do it, and he did it. So it kind of is.
Look at that cum coming out of that fucking thing.
That Brussels sprout.
We just get on here and make Aaron's podcast so disgusting. He's just like, he's got a normal, like, you know, legit podcast, and we just come on here and just cum all over it. Look at his dick. He has 2 dicks on his face. You probably already talked about that.
I call them testicles.
Oh, yeah, that too. Look how happy that dog is. I just want to play with him.
I just want to fuck it.
Oh. Just call your friend, dude. The one that fucks the dogs legit.
Oh, yeah, that YouTube chick. Oh, no.
Oh, your friend. Your personal friend.
Yeah, don't say his name, Mac. I don't even know if I told you that story.
You've never told me.
Why? Is he like Candyman? He's going to appear and start fucking me?
No, I just don't.
I hope.
That dude's been to prison and shit, and if he found out I was telling stories like that about him, he might get me to sleep with the fishes. You know what I mean?
You do realize that he could say it, and then you're the one that edits this podcast. He could always.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
It's not live, dude.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, his name's. He jacked off a dog once.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking him up on Facebook right now.
Don't. I don't even know if he's on there.
Dude, I heard you jacked off a dog.
Hey, if Tim Lambesis can have a Facebook from prison, so can this guy.
Is he out of prison?
Yeah, he got out like over a year ago. A while
he's
ago.
out. He's actually. It's funny because as soon as he came out, As LA Dying posted something.
So
He got on there and he's like, "I'm gonna start a whole new As LA Dying band."
Did this dog wanker go to?
Yep.
Fuck you! Don't.
There he is.
Message him and ask him.
Don't
Ask
say
him about
anything
it.
to him.
Like, hey, I heard you beat off your dog. You hog.
It wasn't
I heard
his
you beat off
dog.
your
It was
you hog.
It wasn't his dog. It was a mutual friend at a friend's house.
And it was
It was a friend
consensual.
of a friend.
Yeah, the
Dog wanted it.
I'm asking for a friend.
You didn't see what the dog was wearing.
What a whore she was.
Look at Wishbone driving the car. It's so cute.
He's such a badass. He's always there to save Ernest's ass.
He almost killed him, too.
Yeah, you're right. He's always there to save him, and he's always there to kill him.
In the fucking trash compactor. It's funny.
And the bear claw.
I was gonna say this commentary's already turned out better than our Ernest goes to jail commentary because we were literally just watching the movie and laughing the whole time.
Look at that.
He just fucked himself up.
Remember this part when I used to get your cousin to say it?
Yeah, my cousin, back when Mitchell lived with us, we lived in this big house.
I always lived with you. What are you talking about?
We had a big house at the time Mitchell was living there, and my uncle, like, he needed to save up money for a new house, so he was living there, and his kid, like, he loved this movie, and we'd always get him to say booger lips.
You got so much trouble.
And they get mad at him. They're like, that sounds gross. Don't say that.
Yeah, he would always say that. How about a bumper sandwich, booger lips? And they'd be like, Jacob!
Look at that. I feel bad for him right there. I feel bad for the midget that had to stand there and get
Rimshot's
hit.
a beast, dude. He's running over shit.
Where'd he go, Rimshot? Where'd he go?
Yeah, how is Wishbone putting the car in reverse and shit?
Well, that's just like anything, dude. Remember back in the day when I used
Look
to
at that.
like,
That's an awesome shot. I love that shot
Right?
right there. Wish I had a poster of it.
Where it was just showing him, looking for him, or the
Where he was on top and Rimshot was in the window, the rear view.
Yeah.
You could see him, the windshield. Dude, this dog fucker guy, I'm looking at a picture of him, and it's like a cheesy like selfie in the mirror picture, but he looks like he's in like a boiler room like Freddy. Like there's piping behind him. It's really creepy.
It's a prison cell.
Why did I say his fucking name?
Because you can edit it out. You can edit it out for all the listeners, but I know.
Zach, tell him the other story about Family Video.
I think I've told him that one too.
Oh, that's the same guy?
Yeah.
The guy that was jerking off?
Yeah, laying on his back on the floor and the chick walks in. He told me, like, after that time at Family Video, I was like, why were you doing it there? And he's like, I do it all the time. I've done it in your house a couple of times in the bathroom just today. And I was just like, what?
You know what kills me is you're like, hey man, don't say his name. He's been in jail and he'll make me sleep with the fishes. You really think he's going to listen to this and hear that his name bleeped out and he's not going to know who you're talking about?
Yeah, right.
Like, wait, I'm the one who jerked off the doll and jerked off in Family Video.
So Zach, I listened to your podcast, the one out of a billion that you've done.
I always love how fake that can opener.
He's a huge fan of Ernest Scared Stupid, and the stars are going to align. He's going to find this one, and he's going to listen to
happen.
It could. Yeah, that can opener is great.
It's just like a cardboard little thing painted.
Zach, remember when we played Project 8 and I made Ernest? Tony Hawk Project 8.
Tony
I love
Hawk
that game. That was like the last good Tony Hawk game.
I didn't like that one.
I mean, it was better than the other shit they had.
The last good one was 3.
I actually liked the Thug, the first game.
Yeah, Thug was alright. It lacked a lot, but I mean, for its time, it was good.
That was the first Tony Hawk game I ever 100%.
But the second one, holy shit, it was garbage.
Yeah, the second
one was junk, and then like Underground came out, and it was stupid. Or not Underground, what was it? Wasteland? Is that what it was next?
Wasteland, yeah.
There were like no loading screens, but there was still a loading screen.
I'm all about the downhill jam on the Wii.
Fuck.
I've never played that.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I actually have. I have the kit that comes with the skateboard you stand on.
Oh yeah.
My friend worked at GameStop. You know Michael. Remember him?
Yep.
Michael Larson, Matt's brother. He was a manager there, so he got us. It was already like clearanced out. He got it for like 8 cents, and he gave it to me. It's still in its box and everything.
What a
Dude, that's gonna be
stupid
worth
idea
millions.
to release a peripheral for one game. You know how big those things are, and if you had all those fucking game peripherals in your house, it's just like it's ridiculous. For one game, you have this dumbass skateboard. Mom, I love you.
Yeah, this scene.
I'm sorry, I love you.
Yeah, this is the weirdest. Like, I'm sorry.
It was really fast too. Usually it takes a while. Usually you get pissed, go in your room, slam the door, and like whenever dinner's ready, they come in and apologize.
I love you too.
Yeah, this is gay. That's like what my mom used to make me dress up as. Dude, I remember in elementary school one year, my mom, I was kind of old, like 3rd grade, but I felt like I was too old for it. Dude, she dressed me as a teddy bear, and I went to school in that shit. I'm like, Mom, I like X-Men and Power Rangers. This is Kitty.
What'd she say? She's like, get the fuck in there.
No, we were just poor, and it's like I had to wear the same costume like 4 years in a row. Like, I don't care if you're not 2 anymore.
You see that turtle guy?
Look at the Ninja Turtle there. That's a great costume.
Dude, I love fucking Ernest.
I'd fuck him.
Dude, that guy.
I miss him so much.
I think Ernest is doing his best impression of drunk Zach right now.
Yeah. So anyway, there you go. There's a preview. This is the most messed up we've ever gotten on the Mac and Zach Drunken Podcast. And, yeah, I'm pretty messed up. So I'm on Voodoo right now. I'm going to go to my Voodoo. I'm going to movies. Let's see what we got here. I still just see, I recently got, Never Sleep Again documentary and the Friday the 13th one. And that's the newest one. And there's the Spider-Man. Dude, I hope what I'm saying is making sense because I'm trying so hard to make sense right now. And that's the thing, that's the thing with aliens. You just can't trust them.
Who the fuck can't you trust? That came out of nowhere. You're talking about Spider-Man on Voodoo, and that's the thing. You just can't trust him.
I was doing the line from Ghostbusters 2. That's the things with aliens. You just can't trust them.
Oh, well, I can't.
You want to know what I ended up watching on Voodoo?
Probably some fucked up porn.
I ended up watching Lords of Salem, which is a good movie that you hate.
Wait, it's on there?
Movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have it on there.
Miak!
He hates it, but he has it. Yeah, guys, I have this movie if you want to watch
I bought it because River Man recommended it and I didn't see it. And I'm like, okay, I'll trust you. And I bought it instead of renting it, and it fucking sucks. So I have the movie, unfortunately, and I put it on Voodoo.
I've never seen it yet. I just don't care about her anymore.
It's Sherry Moon. Dude, the movie sucks.
Nobody cared about her.
I can't believe he's jumping the shark, and he's showing that much desperation by remaking Devil.
I heard it wasn't a remake. I heard it was
the
continuing.
sequel. That's what I meant.
It doesn't surprise me. I figured you'd make another one. Like when the ending where they get shot, it's like we didn't see him die. They're gonna make another one.
They were getting fucking blown to shit.
But you know what else is funny too is he knows he's gonna make money off of it because it's the same fucking people.
He's desperate. His movie, no, he couldn't even get. He had to get his shit crowdfunded. 31 had to get crowdfunded because no studio will touch him anymore. And the only way he's gonna get any money is if he goes back to his only good fucking property. And to me, it's desperate. It's fucking stupid. He's a hack.
Maybe, but there's plenty of hacks. There's plenty of hacks in Hollywood.
Oh, guys, let's take a moment here. This is so sad. I used to be like, what the fuck is that? That doesn't look like a dog. Where is he?
That'd be fun if you looked at it and went, you know, Rimshot, you're a cute little dog, but you're an ugly block of wood.
Didn't I say that before?
I don't know. But
I
what the
saying
fuck
that.
is
We were
it?
crying so hard.
The kids look like little kids. What the fuck?
He looks like a piece of branch that just fell off
Yeah.
and got polished.
They ran out of time and couldn't whittle him into a dog.
Damn, that was a nice hat flick. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
Ah! Did you see that ghost? Scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, you're still a little bit ahead of us.
You know what else is a little bit ahead?
What?
Mama's care.
Unconditional love. The heart of a child.
When you come. That's it, the cum. It's the cum of a child. Oh, that just sounds fucked.
Yeah, what if that was how you had to kill him? The cum of a child.
Unconditional cum. Heart of a child.
Cum of a child.
That means that you can't use conditioner when you're jacking off to get it.
Dude, was that fucking the guy from Ernest Goes to Jail, the black guy? Sure you are,
Maybe.
Ernest. The guy with the beard?
Maybe.
Dude,
I
it
didn't
looks
see
like
him.
him. Let's see if we can go back, see if we can get him in the screen again. He had like one line. Damn, he's gone.
He's already gone. He's out of the place. All right, you said your line. Get the fuck out.
What's the matter, boy?
Murder, murderer, still love it like that.
What the fuck made you think of that song?
That guy said murder.
Oh.
Ow.
Ow. So yeah, what are you guys planning on doing tonight for Halloween? Since it is Halloween, this is gonna come out. on
Damn,
Halloween,
dude,
so-
we just did a third movie for Halloween. It's a long ass day.
Well, we're doing this before we did the drunken commentary at night on Halloween. So this one, yeah, we're just assuming that the drunken commentary is gonna be good.
Isn't it funny that this little fat kid still went to the party, even though his brother got like killed? He's like,
didn't give a
sorry
fuck.
about your brother Matt. It's cool.
Yeah, it's
It's like,
retarded.
why did he even go to this fucking Halloween party? Why was his dad? What the fuck?
It reminds
you
me.
think-
Care.
It's like that scene in remember you
That
guys.
guy's in the marching band. Did you see him?
No, I didn't. But you guys both see Halloween 5, right?
Yeah, of course it sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course, I love
you know
it.
how their friend Tina, who like, she's friends with Rachel and she's friends with the little girl Jamie, and they Rachel just fucking died this morning, and then there's that scene later where she's
Yeah.
running from the guy playing Michael Myers. Like, you're a shitty friend. Like, what a bitch.
What's your
Like,
point?
why would you play like that? No,
I
it
think
just
he's
reminded
drunk.
it just reminded me of that scene because he came there, even though
This is even worse though, man. Like, dude, his kid brother, and he's still there dressed up enjoying Halloween. It's like his parents, a day after his fucking brother turns into a whittled doll. No, you should still enjoy Halloween. He would have wanted you to go to the party. It's like,
Good. Another advantage of being a wooden dog.
wooden dog.
I'm sure the dog would have been fine anyway. Isn't it funny how like dogs can take I don't know. You'd think a dog would survive if he got flung into the floorboard from crashing your car, over a human.
It's hard to say. They're lighter and shit. Yeah. Here it is.
There's your big time Brussels sprouts.
Gross.
They're coming.
Why does
I
it feel like it? Why does it feel like it's catch 'em? I don't understand.
Yeah.
What's the big deal here?
Because they'll die if they.
Look, he just dropped most of them. He doesn't give a shit. He's trying to catch more. Like they're already falling.
Why is he not just tossing him in the back of his truck? He's stupid.
What's he gonna do then? Why would you?
They're not
going to
be able to go anywhere. They can't plant.
They can't.
Yeah, they
like,
can't. They can't jump out of the back of his truck.
They're like little critter balls.
I love how they come in here. I like how they did that. The sound effects is cool too.
They fuck the ground before they hatch.
Mm-hmm.
That's really weird.
And then they come out of the ground, pussy.
See, there's the
Sounds
hair.
so gross.
There's the hair. The ground. There's the placenta.
Mommy.
Let's see. Let's see if we can see a Chiodo. Let's see if this is one of the. That's not a killer clown. Look at his dick nose though. It's pretty great.
Look at the nails in his head. How the fuck do you come out like that?
How's he born with nails?
Dude, he came from the deepest, darkest depths of hell. God, I miss him. Even
I'd
his
fuck
voice.
him.
I'd let him lick my dick with his voice.
They should get the same guy. They should just make animated Ernest movies now and get the same guy they got to replace him doing the Slinky Dog on
Right.
Toy
Yeah.
Story. Do the voice.
Battle Troll. Look, there's the kid from the marching band.
They should they should make the game version of this like they did for Friday the 13th.
Hey, look at my Tony haircut.
Stop with your one-liners, bitch.
That guy's all serious. He pulls out his gun.
And fucks it.
Mm-hmm. I love how like he's not even stopping him.
And he just falls. Where did Aaron go?
I'm right here. I'm listening to you guys fucking babble.
We don't want to take over
Look
the
at him
show.
riding on the bike.
I guess he
I never even
does.
noticed that.
Look at this. I'm waiting for the fucking killer clowns.
I think you're just lying.
He sounds like
dude.
Arnold. He sounds like Arnold. Come on, everybody. Come on, grow. Come from the ground.
Yeah, I don't see any killer clowns, dude.
Dude, they're gonna show themselves. You're gonna see the
I think
fat
you're
one and the
just-
skinny one.
You're just making it up.
I think I remember the one you're talking about.
That was it. That was one.
Yeah.
What, the one
that
that,
was
went
one.
by him?
And
That one?
that one. Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, I had like 5 chins.
There's just 2 of them, I think. They were born with
Everyone's
clothes.
like, fuck these trolls.
You like these are midgets dressed up. It's so cute.
Dude, that'd be a scary Halloween movie. Like seeing like they're out trick or treating and every kid, it's not even a kid, they're all just midgets, and at the end they take their stuff off and they're all fucked up looking and they like chase them around town. That'd be a really fucked up movie.
That is this movie.
Oh, he starts stroking it.
So you guys remember the first time you saw this movie or any of the Ernest
Dude,
movies?
it was so good. Like, I was so happy. Dude, just the intro, the music, and him being fucking stupid all the horror movies, dude, that was just genius. This guy's got long testicles.
Was it 2?
Yeah, was it 2? I love it.
What about you? When was the first time you watched it?
Who you talking to? I don't remember when I first watched these movies.
Yeah.
I've seen them so many times. I couldn't.
He's like, I'm fucking her.
Time to move to another town again.
Get another job as the
Because that was my theory before you got on. I said my theory is that these movies are in fact canon, and every time Ernest diddles the kids he hangs out with and he's caught, he has to register and he moves to another town after he serves his time.
Shut the fuck up.
Because that's
Don't
what
you
he,
ever say that
he
about
just
Ernest.
keeps moving and getting odd jobs. It's like,
yeah, because that's all he can do because he's a felon.
yeah.
I love that. Money. You missed that. Yeah, he's gonna have his way with her.
Mm-hmm. That is weird. How did I never notice as a different guy?
You never noticed it?
No.
I just forget about it until I watch it. I'm like, oh yeah,
What are you talking about?
the Charlie.
He's a different guy?
It's a different
Yeah.
actor. Yeah,
No way.
Bobby, if you please.
It's the same guy from the Saves Christmas.
Not goes to jail though.
Not goes to jail. That's where.
I like the goes to jail guy better.
Mm-hmm.
He did that sweet pig squeal. He could have been in a great death metal band.
He just broke that guy's skull and killed him.
Yeah.
Man, Ernest knows how to get fucking ADD distracted of everything. Like, this is what he does in crisis situations.
He just he's surrounded by danger and he just does this goofy little shit. I want to grow up to be that guy.
How do you get his shirt to be bigger?
If I could be stuck in a trash compactor and think to be funny, that's good.
You bitch.
Of Ernest P. Worrell.
That's brutal. Bring him the fucking head.
Bring me the head. I was thinking one of these guys might have been.
That would be sweet for a breakdown.
Neither one of those guys. That would be funny to do like in a remix. Like, bring me the head. It's like Cannibal Corpse. Oh, God.
Yeah, I was thinking while we were talking about Bill and Ted 3, they could even, like, at this point, you don't even have to know how to play instruments to be in a band. They could just be one of those DJs that have a laptop. That could be Wild Stallions. Something kind of reminds me of Rocksteady on one, like, some of these.
That one's uglier than shit.
Mm-hmm.
See, that one right there looks like it.
That might be
a clown.
One.
Yeah.
The Ottomans.
This is actually pretty violent, man, for a kids movie because there's going to be like gunfire and shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Bad shot, but
well, it wouldn't be that accurate, man. You're shooting through a mouth.
you're used to shooting in the mouth.
Yeah.
That's
Get
how
the
I
milk.
Smack my ass with a paddle and it just comes out.
Yeah.
Hey, get the milk! Come on, let's go. All
Okay,
right.
now you might be behind us, like usual. What if they actually did kill his dad? Like, they get so close to killing people, but they just don't do it.
I know. Clearly they're strong. He bent the barrel of that gun before. They could probably just rip his...
What if they're not even...
They should just went up to him when he was handcuffed and start ripping out his intestines like Day of the Dead. It'd been great.
What are you doing, Dad? What are you doing? Shoot him a cum?
That was a good effect, too.
Go get him, Kenny!
That was like a Mentos commercial.
That little spinny thing that happens to him before they die. That's like fucking Killer Clowns from Outer Space shit.
So stupid.
Yeah.
That's like how they teleported and shit.
Who's the fucking parent that isn't checking up on this little girl?
Right? What the fuck? Look at this milk bomb. After she already got fucked.
They're butt raping Ernest. What are they doing up there?
Wait, where are they? Come back.
Yeah, they're not doing anything. They're just like, oh, come here, you. Look at that.
What if they're not even really mean? What if they're just kind of having fun? Like, yeah, we're gonna just play with them a little bit.
Yeah, they're just fucking like teasing him with it. Like, all right, winding it up. I'm gonna get you with his axe.
And then they just cut Ernest's head off. Oh, they just want to have fun.
How'd you do that?
The milk, it eradicates them.
Yeah, it gets rid of
I thought it was Miak. Is there a such
That's
thing
it.
as
That's
Miak?
that's the clown.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
That's
yeah.
the really obvious one.
May I call before Trantor?
He's coming.
What's his end game here? What is he trying to do exactly? Is he trying to take over the world with trolls, or what's he supposed to be doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why does he want them to make him strong? What is to do what?
I guess because his minions are going, so he needs to beef up a little bit.
But what are they supposed to do? Just create more minions?
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably got to find another troll pussy to blow a nut in, though.
I like when her family comes back to life and it looks like the black guys from Get Out. You know, like
yeah.
Suspenders and the old timey hat.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, kid.
They kind of look like they could be in the band Guar, too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Where's my machine
gun?
Where's my little machine gun?
Would you fuck Ernest as that old chick?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, great. I have to defend the fort with a multiple personality.
Is there like a modern day Ernest P. Worrell? Like, do you think people watch Medea movies and think, "Oh, this is like Ernest B. World"? This is funny.
But
Yeah.
kinda. Well, Ernest was just trying to be Eddie Murphy.
Was Eddie Murphy around at this point?
Eddie Murphy's around the fucking 80s, dude.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
not as like his fucking Nutty Professor shit.
Yeah, but like Coming to America and all that shit, he was playing multiple people.
yeah, but remember, Ernest started out on commercials, like for
I
just
know
random
Eddie Murphy still beat him to it though.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy still beat him to it.
Yeah, Coming to America was.
He played all the people back in his SNL days. He played like the white guy, and stuff. I mean,
He's wearing whiteface. I'm offended.
he was doing whiteface.
Was it back in his days when he would try to pick up dudes to get blowjobs?
That was funny. He got a transsexual blowjob.
Do what?
He got a transsexual blowjob.
He did?
He got busted with a prostitute.
Did he know it was a transsexual?
I mean, of course he's gonna deny it, but
I mean,
Dude.
I'd be like, well, you got a mouth and you look close enough. Suck
You look
this
purty.
dick.
You got a mouth and you look purty. That looked like a clown too. That one right there. They're trying to throw a fucking engine on him, dude. Yeah, they just want to play. That one's nut sacks are shriveled up.
Oh, look at this little kid. What a,
these
what a
kids
fucking pod.
they're fags.
You took it a little further than I did.
Oh my god, this is great.
He's creepy. These look like Troll 2 trolls now. That milk gone bad.
This character, I always liked this character for some reason that he plays.
The Doomsday Dropper.
Did you ever see Dr. Otto, the first movie Ernest was in?
No.
Isn't that the one where he was evil?
Yeah, he's like...
It showed him in the background.
Yeah, I watched it once. I don't remember liking it.
You mean the first movie Varney was in, or Ernest?
Ernest, like as a character and everything.
Yeah, that's the one we never wanted to watch. We'd always just look at it at fucking Paris Video and be like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
So he's all super powerful, and just because he has tusks and his fingernails get long, and he has little penises that grow out of his head.
Mm-hmm. His hand looks epic.
He's at his final form. I am Frieza!
They should make a an RPG turn-based style where you're fighting as Ernest or the kids and the trolls.
And you get to touch the children for health.
Yeah.
I would definitely buy an Ernest game.
See, Ernest can't be that dumb. He invents all these gadgets. He's kind of like a Pee Wee Herman. Just he's got a childhood innocence.
Yeah, it's the heart of a child.
Sounded like fucking Trey Parker. Have a child, guy.
Come on, guy. Come on.
Wanna get high? That's a boss you fight in the new game as Tally.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I
funny.
don't know if it's every version of it, but I saw like pictures on Google or like of the game, and it said it comes with the first game for free.
Yeah, the Xbox version does.
Just the Xbox version?
I think that's the only
shitty?
system so far that goes backwards compatible.
Oh.
They're both really good games though. You should
They're all
check
like, you really had to come in like that?
them. Yeah. He just upstaged everybody.
Final boss, Ernest.
It's like Tony Perkis. He's gonna do a backflip.
I think you should check that out, Aaron, if you want a game that like you could just come in and out of and you don't have to put a lot of time into. That's a really quick game to go through, is like the Stick of Truth. I would recommend the Stick of Truth over the new one. They're both good though.
Why?
Just the story was more just funnier, I thought.
Did you beat both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you've already beat the new one?
Yeah. And it's got like the old school Final Fantasy turns based strategy fighting. It's pretty fun.
Not even milk can stop him now. You know what's funny? Now it's come.
Mm-hmm.
They have to use eggnog now.
How long did it take you to clear those games?
The second one, I only rented it for 2 days, and I beat it within the time I.
So they're not.
But
like
I stayed
long
up
RPGs.
24/7 to play it.
Yeah, they're not long games. Yeah,
Interesting.
Interesting.
I mean you can walk
he
around.
just stepped on that fucking kid, dude. Brutal as fuck. He just killed that kid again.
How fucking far ahead are you?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's like 15 seconds ahead. God, he just stepped on the kid now.
Look at his cum in his hand. He's like, this is from you. You know what's funny? I love how he keeps saying, how far are you? But really, it doesn't even matter because we're not even really talking about the movie half the time. So, like, if he wouldn't say anything, people would never know.
Yeah. I like that there's always very prominent snot on his nose. That's a good touch.
It's cum, dude.
That is a really cool costume, though. Like, they should sell that or get like a... NECA should make a life-size fucking figure. Imagine how much that'd cost.
Yeah, they'd stick it in your ass with that one.
You gonna put that above your computer desk, and what if it falls and cracks another monitor, Aaron?
That'd break the whole desk, man. That'd be crazy. It'd give me a concussion. It'd fall on me.
Probably.
It wouldn't even
I could
fit.
have sworn they had a troll like this costume. I remember
They
seeing
should.
something about it. I remember seeing something about it.
Dude, how come NECA just hasn't put out an Ernest figure?
Yeah.
Like,
They should.
NECA, if you're listening, put out an Ernest figure. And we need 2 variants. We need the long-sleeved Ernest from Ernest Goes to Jail as well.
The Nash and the Ernest.
Here we need the black shirt.
We need the Nash, yeah, but no, in Ernest, but he has long sleeves in Ernest.
Yeah,
Goes to
there's
Jail.
that one scene where he has a long sleeve.
The
gray
whole
shirt,
fucking
yeah.
movie, he has long sleeves.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
The whole movie's got long sleeves for some reason.
Yeah, I remember you pointed that out, and I was like, oh, I never noticed that. I always love this scene right here.
Bobby
because
cheering. Oh.
Yeah, she tells him, like, Ernest does not to the dad. It's like, just yell that at Ernest. Why'd you whisper it to that guy?
Because he has to learn it himself.
But he still somehow heard her, or did he just learn it himself?
Look how fucking turned on she got, dude. He dropped the milk and she was like, oh. Ah. Look at her, dude.
She does. She
She
gives
does
a
the porn now. She's gonna fuck him now.
she gives a funny little look. Yeah.
He's like, wait a minute. We're supposed to be fighting. What the fuck are you doing?
It's ridiculous.
Da-na-na-na-na.
What would you expect?
Why isn't he eating him alive?
Come here, little fella.
I love it when he's getting into it, though. You'll see him in slow motion, the troll just like laughing. Look at him. Look at him.
Look at her. She's like, I'm about to beat off.
Do you think the troll
there,
is
look.
just? Do you think the troll is so happy right now? Like this is all he ever wanted was some love.
And he just got cum on his lips. That's what it looked like after I got done with him. He was like, "Eh."
I almost feel if that's all the troll wanted was some love, and he finally felt alive. I feel bad that he dies from it.
Yeah, he's just fucking got his head blown off.
Imagine the life he must have lived, just always in despair, and then he finally finds something.
Nothing in my tree for me.
But then you like see like it zooms out and a kid has a shotgun. And she fucking blew his head off.
Yeah, that was a good shot of him blowing up too.
That kiss didn't do anything. It was just me blowing his head off.
Yeah, that's
He comes back and his back's broken and his head smashed in.
Mm-hmm. Like any damage done to the toys actually carried over to the kids. You think that he would probably still be in a panic state since he was panicking whenever he turned into the doll?
Do you hear me, babe?
Oh, I don't know. It's a good point. Like, was he like frozen in time?
Yeah. Or was he sentient the whole time he was the doll? He's just like, I can't fucking move.
I like how all these parents had kids that were gone, and they're just
Dude,
fucking cool.
My theory is that Ernest really like had them all like locked up.
Well, it did look like a raid. Like somebody just like found all his kids in someone's basement, and they're all coming out.
Ernest is telling the story on how he caught
Ernest
them all.
really did it, and he just made up the story of the troll to cover his ass.
We're really pissing off the P. Worrell estate right now. If they're listening, the Jim Varney estate.
I
Disgracing.
love Ernest, man. He's great.
Yeah, fuck them.
Maybe...
Hey, what year is it?
I don't understand what's going on here. Like, is that the slave owner kids? in front.
Yeah, and then the first two are from the prairie. House in the
Yeah,
prairie.
are they just like? They're just like, why are you? What the fuck?
Why are you still in clothes like we wear, Grandma?
Maybe not. Maybe that kid's a dog. Maybe she had a white lover.
They're looking at her like they're like, who the fuck is she?
I want to see their spinoff where they have to integrate back into society as little kids from 1900.
Can we churn some butter?
Mm-hmm.
No, man, they actually are pretty cool, man. They get to live in the new era, like as kids and grow up.
Mm-hmm.
And she brought him back just so they can watch her sister die. Because
Yeah, she's gonna die soon, probably.
they should have had her die at the end of the movie to make it
She
extra
dies
sad.
after she gets something from Ernest.
There's nothing there for me.
Oh. Well, look how she's just staring at his fucking face, dude.
Yeah,
Look
stop.
at her, she's still doing it.
Stop directly talking about things you're seeing because you're still ahead of us, so it doesn't make sense when you say it.
Look, they're gonna get it on. They're gonna fall to the ground.
It's funny though because he's like, nothing there for me. Did he not think that it would work for his dog too?
He's dumb. He's getting it on the ground. She's looking at the camera, breaking the fourth wall. Because look, man, he's fucking that dog like Zach's friend in prison.
I like how he just said I wasn't with you guys, but you just said that as I was watching the same shit and that she did.
Maybe he caught up. I don't know.
Yeah, just out of nowhere.
Could have happened.
Crazier shit's happened. So final thoughts on that fucking epic classic.
Fucking instant perfect.
It holds up. It's good.
Is that one you guys like to watch every year? Or
Not every year anymore,
It's
but
my
I used to
favorite
watch
movie.
it.
Really?
Used to watch it a lot when I was a kid, so I don't have to watch it every year. It's definitely one I would show like my kids in the future. You know,
Yeah.
it's like a good intro horror movie for like a little kid. Like, hey, let's see how you deal with horror movies. Let me give you Ernest Scared Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And if they can't take Ernest Scared Stupid, they can't take Chucky or something.
If they can't take Ernest Scare Stupid, they can't take your dick. That's get cut out.
I was gonna say that. That's gross.
Oh man,
That's good.
certain types of minds think alike, I guess. I touched him.
Depraved.
He keeps doing the Freddy laugh, the New Nightmare laugh.
I touched him.
Hey, Chris.
So,
I'm standing behind a microphone.
so
Yeah,
let's-
that was another joke we kept talking about on the drunk. He don't know that though, because it hasn't happened
I
yet.
didn't
in
say
continuity.
anything. You
seen
did.
it.
Why you do that?
So I'm going to try and do the impossible and end the podcast because I
I'm
know
gonna
when you,
zip my lips from now.
I
on.
mean-
Okay.
I'm gonna unzip your pants.
So yeah, so let's try and wrap this up. It gets tough when there's three of us, but basically, good movie. I guess we still got to do Camp. That's the only one I care to do. I don't want to do Christmas. I think that movie sucks. Says Christmas.
You don't like
sucks.
that one?
Are you kidding me? You like
I don't
camp
hate
more
it.
than Christmas? Get out of here.
I don't like Ernest Says Christmas.
I still like Slam Dunk Ernest too.
No, it doesn't hold up. I thought I did, and I try to watch it. I'm like, this ain't good. It's got Joanna Man in it. It's like, this ain't good.
Yeah,
Why would you
Demon
want
from Friday 13th Part 5 for Friday 13th Part
Fuck yeah,
3
dude.
or 5.
And
Fuck
me.
Return of the Living Dead and Street Fighter. I know he got around. Miguel Nunez Jr. But
Got
God,
Kids
But it-
Army, is that like a porn?
I'm gonna remind you guys to go to Mac and Zach Save the World. Find them on iTunes and YouTube and subscribe to them. Obviously,
I thought
check
that
out.
said dickhead.
Okay,
Mac-
zip the lips. Zip the lips.
Dude, it
Let
said
him
Duck's
in
head.
this.
Are we
Go
good?
ahead. Yeah.
Fuck me. All right,
Dolby.
did that right in the middle of your plug, so that's all right. Just kidding.
That's what you could expect from our show anyway.
A lot of interruptions.
Yeah.
But
give no
revivalhouse.net, if you're watching this on YouTube, much appreciated. But always know, go to iTunes and Stitcher, which you can download as well on Apple and Android if you want the unedited versions. And they're usually up a little earlier. I suggest you go there, leave feedback, ask questions, and let us know some other movies you want us to catch. And be on the lookout for the podcast we were talking about earlier and all that good shit. Anything else you guys want to add?
Fuck the dumb shit.
Fuck the dumb shit.
Bye-bye, puppets.